They got to demean your character to basically try to win. Come on, cheaters. So all I'm trying to tell you, they need to stop with all this because y'all can't beat me. Cannot beat me at all. None of y'all. All y'all put together can't beat me. And look what it took. It took all of y'all. But make sure y'all get out and vote. April 1st is election. For those that don't know, April 1st is election throughout all the other races, of course, because I know y'all gonna vote for me, right? Tiffany Henyard for supervisor. I'm starving the boy. I'm feeding the people. I don't care what nobody say, that part. So I just want you to know the who's and make sure you open your eyes to what's going on right in front of you so that you'll know what's up. But y'all ain't paying attention because y'all so caught in the hype and in the mess. It's called distraction. Get rid of the distraction and open your eyes. Leave all the mess over there and read and educate yourself. Y'all better pay attention to those that's loving on y'all and actually standing in the fight for y'all. Get beat up for y'all. You need to pay attention to that because it's not gonna never, ever, ever be another love like Tiffany Henyard, ever.
Do you remember the Thornton Township brawl? We all saw that chaotic brawl a couple of weeks ago online and thought, you know, someone's gonna get arrested after all this mess.
It happened during public comment, fists flying in a moment of chaos that residents described as disgraceful.
That should never happen. I just couldn't believe that it came to that.
Moments earlier, activist Jedediah Brown had called Supervisor Tiffany Henyard an expletive, and when he appeared to walk toward her, supporters jumped in. The result, an all-out brawl that multiple witnesses say involved Henyard herself.
And it took a while, but sure enough, we got our wish. The guy at the center of this issue right now is DeMarcus Quigley, one of Dalton's finest, and by that I mean one of Mayor Tiffany Henyard's loudest and proudest supporters, loyalists, I would say. It's like watching the entire Tiffany Henyard Titanic sink and betting on which deck chair hits the water first, and it looks like it's this guy. Quigley jumping on top of the... Quigley, what are you doing? Quigley, what's happening? You jumped in to fight. Why are you on the table? What's happening here? Someone said she jumped on the table. That's funny. Why Quigley's on the table? So here's a breakdown. March 28th, 2025, the day that the drama escalated basically into handcuffs. Quigley's got a felony preliminary hearing on the docket, which means whatever went down wasn't your average parking ticket situation. We're talking about some big boy charges, and we all saw the fight. It was ridiculously chaotic and very violent. The state of Illinois is coming at him hard, and you know it's serious when they drag out that whole quote unquote people of the state of Illinois card. They are not playing around. The arrest came after a chaotic string of events that left everyone wondering who was going to take the fall for this. We all saw that fight, and it was like watching a trailer for a WWE pay-per-view. Henyard's boyfriend, Kamal Woods, kicked it off trying to fight activist Jedediah Brown. The whole fight looked like an episode of Maury with the governmental twist. It was wild. It was a lot of fist flying. It was a lot of people screaming, and somehow Henyard herself decided to jump in like she was trying to win a fight back in high school. They get into the fight. And then you see Tiffany right here. That's Tiffany right there. Her shoes are off. She has no shoes. She is shoeless right now. And she's in the thick of it. She ran faster than I've ever seen. She ran in for her guy. And she's in the thick of it. I don't know if she's throwing much punches. So the fallout from the whole circus comes as follows. Kamal Woods got fired from his at-risk youth program, which again, I don't know if he was actually doing any work. And when you're dealing with youth that's maybe dealing with some issues, you don't want to represent yourself by trying to fight people. It is what it is. He's no longer there.
I would like to make a motion to put Kamal Woods and William Moore on administrative leave.
Thank y'all for the lawsuit. But anyway, it is a motion, guys.
But Quigley, he played his cards way too close to the mayor's chest. He is probably one of the last Henyard diehard supporters, the kind of guy who will jump in from a bus if it meant she can keep power for 5 more minutes. And when you're that loyal, sometimes you forget being a ride or die doesn't include committing felonies on camera. According to court records, Quigley's arrest on March 28th wasn't some quiet behind the scenes thing. This was basically the state bringing down the hammer. They took him to custody, filed a case, and went through all the legal motions faster than you could say super mayor. They slapped him with a felony charge, appointed a public defender, which is pretty sad. I mean, I think the super mayor should give him one of her lawyers, and even set conditions for his pre-trial release. Namely, don't talk to certain people. And I wonder if Tiffany Hayner is one of those people on that list. Check out this. At the court, he was in the custody. Like I said, the public defender was appointed. He had an appearance. He has conditions of the pre-trial release. He has, again, refrained from communicating with particular people. He was transferred. They had him, and he got released from custody. So he is no longer arrested, but he does have to go back to court soon, April 11th. So we'll definitely follow that. So this whole situation is just a symptom of a bigger disease. Haynier's administration has been about as stable as a three-legged chair. From the corruption allegations to the brawls breaking out in public meetings, the whole situation just felt like a spinoff of Love and Hip Hop, but with way less love and way more hip-checking people into tables and trying to pick up TVs to slam on top of each other's heads. Or maybe it was just because power really does corrupt, and Haynier's team took that to heart. Either way, the saga continues. We'll have a preliminary hearing set for April 11th, 2025 at the Markham Courthouse, where Quigley's is going to have to answer to whatever the state is throwing at him. Right now, we don't know exactly what the charges are, but if he's smart, he's already rehearsing some lines. Maybe he's already going to snitch to the feds. Who knows what he's actually going to do? I mean, the fact that he was stomping on people's heads, he was trying to grab objects, it doesn't look too good for him. It's interesting that he's the only one getting arrested when you think about Tiffany Hayner running in there. After all of that, everyone was fighting, and the only arrest they have is DeMarcus Quigley. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys in the comments below. So Hayner is pretty much done at this point. I think she's not really trying to win as a write-in candidate for the supervisor. I think she knows the writing's on the wall. I think she's done. And now that we're just going to be discussing the fallout from her team, from her herself, what's her next move, because at this point, it's done.
April 1st, it will be too late. You will put all the riffraff, all the chaotic people in office once again. Because y'all got a lot of crooked people that's in politicians, right? In politics. Yes, we know that because a lot of y'all stealing my ideas. Y'all talk all this mess. She did, I'll pitch on this. But y'all pitch on everything. Y'all doing everything I'm doing. You're mimicking me. I'm flattered. Thank you. This is why I'm trying to wake you up. The stuff at the president level, Congress, Senate, all that comes and trickle down later. But right now, the local level, that's immediately. Like right now. And I'm telling you because I don't want you to be impacted by what's going on. Another thing, food, right? That's why I call it feed the people.
It's done, and a lot of people are going to be getting some charges. A lot of people are snitching. Feds are still around. We will see exactly how this all pan out. But let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
They would have gave up, throw in the towel, said, get this, I'm moving on. They did all of that. But I always try to show y'all strength of a leader. Because most leaders run. Most leaders don't stay in all of this that I'm standing in for you. I only stand in it because I care. If I did not care, I would not still be here. There's many other things I could possibly do.